This morning I'm at Patsy Gibbs' house. I chased her down after she'd been to the grocery store, and we always get out in the morning before it gets way too hot because I wanted to talk to her. She's such an interesting person.
But she didn't help me carry the groceries in.
No, I waited out front until I saw you carry those potatoes in. So tell me a little bit about your life. Were you born in Menard?
Yes, I was born in Menard, out close to 8 Mile. And I went to school across the river to Annis Whitley taught, Annis Pollard, whoever else. And my brother and I, we walked home every afternoon after school, and we'd stopped at the bridge at 8 Mile, as everybody calls it. We call it Byers Crossing. And we played in the water, and then we walked on. And of course, since he was 3 years older than I, he always ran off and left me and said, "That old bull is going to get you." And of course, I'm running, screaming, bloody murder, and we don't even have a bull. So,
what was your maiden name?
Powell.
Okay. That's what I knew that, but
Yeah.
some of our people watching this might not know it.
Lucy Mitchell Powell was my mother, and Bess Powell was my father.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about the road your life is giving you or taking you on. Or does
Well,
that even make sense?
How much time do we have?
Oh, as long as we want here.
Well, when we moved, I was 6 years old when we moved to town, and I was in 2nd grade. And of course, I had never seen a slide, so I wore out all my underwear going up and down the slide, so my mother said. And then, you know, on through school, and we moved once. I was 5th grade, Brady, and back. And of course, they were ahead of us, so by the time I came back to Menard, I was smarter than the average ones.
Well, I imagine.
So then, you know, I went on through school, and we still lived first one little place and another. And in high school, we graduated from the 7th grade into high school because there wasn't that many grades back then. We didn't have 12 grades.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny story is that Mabel Lowe and Mary Lee Lloyd and myself, we were all in the same grade, and everybody was getting the measles, and we thought if we got the measles, we wouldn't have to take the test. Well, we all got the measles, but we had to take the test, and I was sicker than a horse.
Oh my God, and measles are bad.
Oh, they thought I had the mumps, and but I'd already had those. But anyway, I was actually cheerleader in my senior year.
I bet you were the cutest one.
Oh, of course I was.
What year did you graduate?
1944.
Okay.
And
So then, what year did you marry, or what happened after you then?
Oh, well, I married, I was married to a fellow named George Wright, and that's where I got my son John.
And he is such a nice person.
He
understand.
Takes such good care of his mother.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Spotty Gibbs and I got married in 1950.
Okay.
We moved to Oklahoma, and we lived at Sand Springs, Oklahoma for about 8 years. Never expecting to have any more children, and all of a sudden I'm sick as a horse and I couldn't imagine why, and there was Patricia.
Well, what a nice surprise.
That's right. And then things got bad and we moved back to Menard. I'm not sure what year. Lived here a while, and we've lived at Hunt, Texas on a ranch, and back to Menard, and I went to work at the, I've done a lot of things. I've sewed for the public, I've cooked, I've never babysat, but I've done a lot of things.
That's probably one of the secrets of your longevity.
And that's right.
That you never babysat.
That's right. I worked for Murphy Barnes for quite a while. I delivered the San Angelo paper, and I went to work at the hospital in the business office for 8 years.
That's where I met you. We had just moved to Menard.
Worked there, yes.
I worked there a short time, and you were such a nice person.
Oh, well, then must have been one of my good days.
It was at least 2 months.
And I really wanted to become a registered nurse. But I decided I didn't want to drive out back to Angelo, so then I wanted to be administrator.
Okay, now have you talked about having Margarine yet?
Well, yeah, that was another surprise.
That was okay. You
She
had her
was-
before you went to work at the hospital.
Yes,
you?
I had her when we lived in Hunt.
Okay.
And she's born 1960.
Yeah, okay. She and Bruce are about the same age.
Yes, and I said lots of times, I wonder why, but then as you get a little older, you know why you get that one, because my mother passed away and in 59, and I had her in 60, so I just always said she was replaced from my mother, which is probably not the way it goes, but
Well,
that was
who
always
knows?
what I thought.
The Lord works in strange ways.
Yes, he does. He does. But anyway, Johnny graduated from school here. Tricia graduated from school here. I moved to Sonora when Maureen was in junior high. She was to be a freshman when we moved to Sonora.
Okay.
Wasn't happy and married somebody, and just kind of one of those things. Everybody always would say when I'd come back to Menard, well, I hear Maureen got married. I said, yeah, and guess what? She didn't have to. So they were married almost 2 years before she had Jennifer.
Yeah.
But I worked for Dr. Pollard.
And-
That's why I went to Sonora.
Right.
Spotty was a government trapper.
Okay. Well, wasn't he the sheriff?
Mm-mm.
Was a deputy?
No.
No, that was Jane.
That was his brother.
His brother. I don't know why I thought Spotty was.
He never wanted to have anything to do with law.
Well, he was smart.
Well, yeah, because his father put him in jail several times.
Oh, well, his father was the.
He was, Gibbs was the sheriff.
Okay, that's where I got it. And what was Spotty's father's name?
Speck.
Speck
And
Gibbs.
JL was his real name, but he went
Okay.
by Speck. Yeah.
And that would probably be another interview.
Probably would, but I'm not sure I can tell you a lot of stories.
Okay.
I could tell you some long stories about all that, but I have to fix lunch, so I don't have time for
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna quit right now
That sounds like a
and
good
start a
place to
different one
quit.
for the second installment of the little lady named Patsy Gibbs Barker. Thank you.
You're welcome.